Hello students, welcome back. So we are going to continue our chapter ratio and proportion. In our previous lecture, we have covered that portion ratio and somewhat of proportion. Now we are going to discuss the second part of proportion, which is continued proportional and mean proportional. So we are going to discuss about continued proportional first. So what is it? We are considering A, B, C be in a continued proportion. So like we can also say that A, B, B, C will be in continued proportion. Continued proportion means the middle terms remains the same. For example, we are considering here B twice means we are considering B as a both side middle term. So for continued proportion, the result is A ratio B is equals to B ratio C, or you can also represent it be like A ratio B double ratio B ratio C. Here we know we have A, B and B, C are the similar terms. So here what is mean proportional? B here is the mean proportional, or you can say B is a mean proportional, and other is a continued proportional. A, B, C are in a continued proportional. Then A ratio B is equals to B ratio C, and what is mean proportional here? It is B. So now using to the previous result, coming to the previous result, we have proved that product of extreme terms is equals to the product of middle terms. So using this result, we are calculating the product of extreme terms, means to say A and C, and the middle terms B twice. So B into B giving you the B square, and here you have A into C. So this is the main result we are going to prove in the next question. Which type of question is coming is like that you have given the two terms and you have to find the third one, because there are the three unknowns now, A, B, C. So you have to find one term which is missing. So now we are going to discuss our questions according to this. Here is the question to you that we have to find the mean proportional between the terms 27 and 3. So if you have to find the terms like A, B and C, so A here is 27 and given C is 3. As you know, the extreme terms are given to you and you have to find the middle one. It means to say we have to find B. So what was the formula? According to that is AC is equals to B square, right? So we are putting here values of A and C and calculating B. Then 27 into 3, which is 81, is equal to B square. So value of B is 9, right? So value of B is 9. So like this we have to solve these questions. So now we are moving to our next method, which is unitary method. Then if you have given the some amount and you have to set that these number of articles cost this much, and you have to find the value of only one article. So that is the formula is cost of one article is cost of the number of given articles by given number of articles. So we are going to solve according to these questions. So our first question is, if 30 meter cloth cost 450, then how much 18 meter cost? So we have to find first for 1 meter cloth. So 30 meter cost 450. So 1 meter cost 450 by 30. Everyone is getting? So if we are dividing that, what we will get? 3 and 5, right? It cost 1 meter for 15 rupees. So now what we want? We want for 18 meter. So what we are going to do? We are going to multiply both sides by 18. So 1 into 18 is equals to 15 into 18. This is a quite easy calculation and you can easily calculate it. So now moving to our next exercise, which is exercise 4.1. So in this exercise we are going to solve some more two typical questions, as other easier you can solve yourself. So we are going to do question number 7. So which is, you have given the ratio of sides of a triangle 3:2:1 and exact parameter. The total length of the triangle is given you the 36 centimeter. So what you are going to do, you have to let these ratio be A1, A2 and A3, and let this number, let this parameter be A. So using our formula, previous formula, for part 1, for first, what we have to do, a1 divided by a1 plus a2 plus a3, as in denominator there is a sum of ratio multiplied by total, the number given in which has to be divided, so which is into a. So part 2 similarly we will put here a2, and in part 3 we will put here a3. So what is the exact answers for part 1? By replacing these values, what we will have, 3 divided by 6 into 36, what will giving you 6, 36 कट गया ये, 6 3 जा 18. For part 2, 2 by 6 into 36, which will give you 12. In part 3, 1 by 6 into 36, which is giving you 6. So when you total this, you will get 36, the exact same number for parameter. So now we are moving to our next question, which is question number 10. Here it is given to you that the workers doing work for 15 days will get 18,000 rupees as a salary, and if we have to find how much they will earn by 7 days. So first what you have to do is calculate for 1 day how much they earn in 1 day. So for 1 day we are calculating, for 1 day dividing by 15, we will get 1200. As you divide it by, you will get 1200. So we want for 7 days, so multiplying both sides by 7. So 7 into 1 giving you 1200 into 7. Just solve this and you will get your answer. And similarly you can solve your second part also. These are the questions in this exercise. You have to clear these all, and this chapter is complete. Thank you. Stay safe. Stay home.